Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1. In this scene, Hamlet exhibits a crisis in what philosophers call the true world theory of Christianity. It comes at a time when Hamlet's life has become depressingly meaningless and absurd. And the only thing holding him up at this point is his genius and his love of theatricality. It is simply how he manages to get through all of the crazy. The castle where his noble father once lived, and his mother a virtuous queen, his love Ophelia, all are gone, and it has become a maddening game of cat and mouse. His friends are there to corner him. The murderous Claudius is out to get what Hamlet knows. Hamlet suspects his mother, looking ever sideways at her, until he finally risks the words, "To kill a king and marry with his brother." And in this scene, on top of his love Ophelia's rejection, Ophelia seems to conspire with all those who are out to get him. She's playing at something. His mother is playing a part, and Claudius. Everyone is just acting, and Hamlet rises to the theatrical challenge of it and is determined to outperform and outwit all of them. And at times he seems almost giddy with his success. In the next scene, when he puts the spotlight on Claudius and has all of them under his masterful control, he becomes elated. But in this scene, Hamlet takes a break from all of this, and he begins to ponder the crisis that is looming in Western civilization, meaning the faltering belief of the true world theory of Christianity. In Christian teachings, individuals were given the conviction that their lives, no matter how difficult, were for something. That is, there was a purpose to their earthly existence, and this purpose was to live according to the will of God, so as to attain entry into the kingdom of heaven on high, upon one's death. This ensures the believer that no matter how much suffering one has to endure in this life, they will be guaranteed entry into a blissful reality upon their death. Ernest Becker wrote that the most remarkable achievement of the Christian world picture is that it could take slaves, cripples, imbeciles, the simple and the mighty, and make them all secure heroes, simply by taking a step back from the world into another dimension, the dimension called heaven. But the role that Christianity played in life began to falter in the 16th century, and it was the ascendancy of science which was primarily responsible for this decline in adherence to Christian dogma. Nietzsche used the phrase, "God is dead," to symbolize the loss of faith in the true world theory of Christianity. And he understood that with this loss of faith, a crisis regarding the meaning of life and suffering was inevitable. Hamlet's soliloquy is an excellent example of this loss of faith in the true world theory of Christianity. His need to find answers to suffering in this life negates the answers that come from the other world. But there is still an attachment to the other world, the afterlife, that keeps him from a firm resolve. I've analyzed the soliloquy in a 5-part series entitled To Be or Not to Be. Please find that for more information regarding this most famous passage of the play.